everyone, welcome back to Be My Cook. I'm Susie, and on the menu today we're going to have salad, but not just any salad. We're going to have chicken quesadilla salad. Stay tuned. Here are some of the ingredients that you're going to use. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to fry our chicken. I have one chicken breast here, and I have trimmed it of all the fat, and we're going to fry that in a pan with some olive oil. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of olive oil in our frying pan. Turn on the heat. Let's put it on medium, and we're going to put our chicken breast in here. Now we're going to fry this chicken until it is thoroughly cooked, and then I'm going to show you the next step. Let's add some salt and pepper. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the first side to cook, and then I'm going to flip it over. Before our chicken gets done, I'm going to add some barbecue sauce, my favorite. You use whatever you like. And some Ancho Chile powder, but I'm only going to use like 1/8 of a teaspoon. And we're going to mix those two items together, and we're going to brush it on the chicken. Now I flipped our chicken over to the other side, and I'm just going to add some salt and pepper. We're going to continue cooking the chicken on this side for another 2 minutes, and then we're going to add our barbecue sauce. Now while we are waiting for our chicken to get done, we're going to make the dressing for the salad. And I have some ranch dressing here. I want about 1/2 cup. Now we're going to add a little bit of garlic. Just shake a little bit in there. I don't want too much. And then I'm going to use a can of chilies, and I'm going to drain some of them and use the juice and put it in our dressing. Just want to give it a little bit more flavor. Let's stir that around. Now we're going to add some salt and pepper. Now let's check on our chicken. So it's searing up very nicely, but it's not done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our barbecue sauce and our Ancho Chile powder. I'm going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon and put it in there. We're going to stir it up. We're just going to brush it on our chicken. On both sides. Give our chicken a little bit more flavor. This is going to help it along. And we're just going to keep basting this chicken on and off for a couple of minutes until the chicken gets thoroughly cooked. Now that we have our dressing all finished, we're just going to put some plastic wrap on it and put it in the refrigerator, keep it cold for our salad. Now comes the fun part. We start to make the salad. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some red peppers. These are fire roasted red peppers. I don't want too many, so I'm just going to use 1/2 of one. Let's chop that up. I'm going to leave them in fairly big chunks. I'm going to take a couple scallions. Those over to the side. And our tomato. Now I'm only using 1 tomato because I really don't like tomatoes in my salad. I'll eat them, but I really don't care for them in my salad. Okay, what else do we have here? We have an avocado, but I don't want to cut that yet. And now we have our lettuce. So let's get our lettuce over here. It's been sitting there, it's washed and dried. Let's take off a few leaves. We'll stop there because I don't want to make this salad outrageous because you can get it pretty big. Now we don't want a giant salad. I'm just going to have this for myself for lunch. So let's chop this. I love making salads, so sometimes they can get out of hand. They get a little bit large. Set that off to the side. And I'm going to take some iceberg lettuce. That was green leaf. We're just going to chop some of that. Whenever I have salads, I always add iceberg lettuce. It just gives it a nice crunch, and I like that in my salad. I'm going to chop up some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can use parsley, or don't use any at all. But I like the way that this tastes in the salad. It definitely gives it a Southwest flavor. Let's set that to the side. My chicken is looking really good. It's almost done. Let's just keep basting the sauce on. Of course, you can do this outside on your barbecue grill, but I'm not going to do that today. I can't tell you how good it smells in here right now. It smells like summer. Our chicken is done. It's been cooking for a good 10 minutes. It's full of flavor, has lots of barbecue sauce on it. We're just going to let it rest now, and I'm going to show you the next step. Now we're going to assemble our salad. So let's get all of our lettuce in there. Start to mix this up a little bit. Let's put it on our serving dish. Now I think I'm going to wipe out this bowl, and then we're going to put the other ingredients in it. So in this bowl we have some more ingredients. Now I've already put my lettuce on my serving dish, and we're going to add a few kidney beans. That's about a quarter to a half a cup. We're going to add our tomatoes, our scallions, our roasted red peppers. Looks good already, doesn't it? I have some frozen corn that I thawed out. We're going to add some of that. And some of our green chilies. Let's mix this up. Now the only thing I'm going to put in this is a little bit of garlic powder and salt and pepper. Let's add just a little bit of garlic powder and some salt, some black pepper, and let's mix this up. And we're just going to let this sit aside. We're not ready for it yet. We have one more step. Now we're going to turn on our pan, make the flame low. We're going to add a little bit of butter, and we're going to start to make our quesadillas. I have some tortillas here. When the butter melts, I'll put our tortilla in. Now I'm going to put in our tortilla. It's a flour tortilla. I'm going to use some mozzarella cheese. You can use cheddar cheese or Monterrey Jack, whichever you prefer. Just going to put some cheese all over. When you're making quesadillas, put lots of cheese in it. That's what it's all about. Now on top of the cheese, I'm going to add some green chilies. It's going to give it a little bit more flavor. If you don't want the green chilies in it, don't put it in there. Or you can put jalapenos in it. I've done that before. It's wonderful. Now we're just going to let this cook. I'm going to put the other tortilla on the top, press it down. Make sure your flame is on low. We don't want to burn this, but we do want our cheese to start to melt. So I just flipped our quesadilla over. I put a little bit more butter in the pan. I also got the dressing out of the refrigerator. We're almost ready to put this salad together. Our quesadilla is now done. I just took it out of the pan and we're going to cut it. So we have 4 pieces here. Now let's continue with the salad. Now let me show you how we're going to put this quesadilla salad together. Now we're going to take our chicken. Let's slice our chicken. It's been resting for a while. Now I'm just slicing our chicken into thin strips. Now we're going to arrange our chicken on the salad plate. I'll show you in just a second. Now we have our chicken on. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some avocado on top of the chicken. I've already put some lemon juice on it so it doesn't turn brown. Now on top of this, we're going to add our salsa. Now I have a lot of salsa here. You don't have to use all of this. And you can if you want. I'm not making that big of a salad. Now let's get our dressing on. Stir that up. Put on as much as you want. Now we're going to take our pieces of quesadilla. Just going to wedge them in. Now we're going to take some more salsa. Put that over the top. Yeah, this looks pretty big. But I'm not done. We're going to put some more dressing on top of that. Everything has to have a flavor element to it. Now I have some of these crispy jalapenos. They're like freeze-dried jalapenos, and I'm going to put those on the top. These are no joke. these are pretty spicy. And now I have some tortilla chips. I'm just going to crush on top. We don't need all those. And we're going to add some cilantro on top of that. Here is our chicken quesadilla salad.